Hello and welcome, Interstellar Alliance. Would you like to be a citizen of the Interstellar Alliance? What? My name is Sabrina Brightstar, and today I want to talk about all things Star Friends. I want to talk about Interstellar Alliance. I want to talk about Bashar. I want to talk about the social experiment. And I want to tell you what's happening in my emotional body and the experience that I'm having as I'm participating in this social experiment. And before we get started, please like and subscribe. If you would like also other information from me, created by me, free content for you, go to sabrinabrightstar.com. And I'm gonna just play some special sounds to help us clear the field, raise our vibe, take a conscious breath, drop into your heart, just have a moment of awareness, anchor into your I am presence, and let's co-create a really fun conversation. Don't forget, I have Anne here. Anne is one of my amazing conscious beings that I love to co-create with, and my star Jasmine Vine. This is a new one, not the one I had in the last video. That one went to my son's garden. This one is also going to my son's garden, but I wanted to include that in this video. So, Intergalactic Interstellar Alliance. Have you been following Bashar? If not, you can go to basharorg.com and that will get you up to speed with what's going on. But Bashar is talking about intentionally having a social experiment where every month he gives instructions on how we can co-create or call in or summon more resonance, more energy, more consciousness to join the Interstellar Alliance. Oh, do you want to join the Interstellar Alliance? And there's huge reactions. Some people, like, it scares some people, it confuses some people, it excites some people. Like, there's no right reaction or point of view to have. Some people like some of it, but they don't like other parts of it. I personally, like, nobody cares. Like, you get to like or dislike whatever you like. You get to participate or not participate. Like, it's not a cult where, I was in a cult, so I know what it's like when you're trying to sell your beliefs to someone. And for me, I genuinely feel that when Bashar talks, there's not any manipulation. It feels like there's information or data for awareness, and then you can go in and check in with your own body. Like, is this for me or not? And if it's a no, it's a no. Like it's okay that it's a no. For me, what's happening for me? Well, everything about this lights me up. Everything about this lights me up. So I just finished listening to May's recording. I have a friend that sent me the recording. I got to listen to it, and I found myself just crying. There were so many different parts of it where I'm crying because I feel so much support. I feel so like I don't even have the words. It makes me so emotional. It makes me I just know the reunion is happening, the remembrance is happening, the support. Like, so many of us have felt so lonely, have felt so separated, so isolated, so invisible. I know I have. And I wasn't I wasn't raised I didn't have memory of off-planet life. I had no interest in it until 2010 when I had my multidimensional awakening. And then as a result of the awakening, as a result of my experiences and my contact and my remembering and my amazing things that have happened to me, for me, it's undeniable. My connection to other civilizations is undeniable. My my knowing that there's more than humans is undeniable. Like, do you believe there are other species, other civilizations, other consciousnesses besides the human consciousness? And I don't I don't care if you do or you don't. Like, really, I don't care. Like, it doesn't, like, I don't need people to believe what I believe. And I don't need to be, like we talked last time about, can you be wrong? And I can be wrong too. But I just know what I know, and I know what I feel in my body. So this Interstellar Alliance, this social experiment that Bashar is doing, everything about it just lights me up. So this last episode in May, he talks about having an Interstellar Alliance ID identification card. So you can create your own Interstellar Alliance identification card. You upload your photo to it like you would a passport, and you fill it out like you would a passport, a driver's license, and then you keep it with you like you would keep your other identifications like your driver's license. And I've always loved a passport. Like, I've always loved a passport. Like, a passport to me just means adventure, it means freedom, it means international traveling, it means discovering, learning, growing, exploring. Everything about a passport excites me. Everything about the Interstellar Alliance ID card excites me. And at the end of this, it's a two-part video that he does. At the end of it, he does this 10-minute meditation that just had me crying my eyeballs out. Everything about becoming a citizen, an Interstellar Alliance citizen, feels so supportive to me. And I think part of the reason that my emotions are so excited and so happy and just so like, it feels deeper than love. Like, love sounds like a really good word, but this feels different than love. It feels like included. It feels like belonging. That's the word. Yay, I finally found the word. I feel a belonging. I feel interconnected. I feel supported. I feel included. I feel like I belong. And the more I'm held in that belonging, the more I'm noticing I can hold belonging for others. I can see people, like, I can see the bigger story. Like, so I'm not reacting so quickly. I'm not judging so quickly. Like, I can see, like, there's more to the story than what the surface level of someone's reaction or behavior. Like, when we're looking at things from a bigger, broader, multidimensional perspective, there's just so much more awareness and kindness and compassion and understanding and forgiving, because we just see the bigger, broader story. So we don't hold so tight to that one reaction or that one asshole move, or that, maybe even there's multiple asshole moves. We see, like, where did they come from? How did these beliefs or patterns get started? Why are they, like, they're inside this storyline where they're so deep and anchored into the storyline. Maybe they're showing up as just a jerk. And I'm not saying tolerate or put up with abusive behavior, but when you're functioning from your multidimensional set point, or the infinity set point, the infinity mindset, like, you can just see, you just have awareness. There's so much more to the story. What is the infinity mindset? Well, I'm actually working on a book about the infinity mindset. I'm working on a workbook about it. And to me, it's that 3D to multidimensionality. I don't even like to say 3D to 5D, because then people get, like, kind of caught up in the hierarchy of it. Well, what's past 5D? What dimension is better, superior to 5D? So I'm just saying 3D, like separation point of view, and multidimensional point of view. And that's, to me, that's the infinity mindset. That's the infinity state of being. When you are wrapped inside the infinity state of being, you have awareness and allowance for all. You have awareness that sometimes you function, you think, you behave, you talk from your third dimensional separated point of view, from your third dimensional separated self. And that's okay, no judgment. And you stay fluid. Other times it's so easy for you to see the bigger, broader perspective, the multidimensional perspective. And you just have awareness. You can just hold space. You can just have kindness and compassion for humans. And, you know, like, we are brave. We are so brave that we came here. We are so brave that we agreed to forget, to have amnesia, to forget our power, to forget our memories, to forget like how we're connected to everything, how we belong. Like, we agreed to lose belonging and feel separate, isolated, invisible. I have felt so invisible. Have you felt invisible? Have you felt lonely? Like, I believe we agreed to it. And so to access these frequencies of belonging again, and the longer the social experiment is going on, for me, it's just anchoring in, it's deepening, it's reminding me of my belonging. And then I also heard, I don't know if it's true, but I decided to align and agree with it. I heard tonight, June 7th, that the Pleiadians are doing there's some special thing that will be happening during sleep time, June 7th, that the Pleiadians will be coming in a blue light during astral time, and they'll be helping us starseeds remember. They'll be helping us starseeds release patterns that no longer serve us, that aren't, you know, that are keeping us slow or stuck. They're here to perform a type of energetic surgery. That sounds so intense, but they're here to like help activate like the truth of who we are, so we can kind of get like more support, more like we can awaken to more of our memories, to more of our multidimensional beings. We are fucking powerful beings. We are sovereign beings. And we like walk around so insecure and feeling so invisible and feeling so lonely because we don't remember. So I heard that the Pleiadians will be like returning tonight to help all the starseeds. And I liked that story. That story lit me up. So I decided to align and agree with it. And I'm excited to see how I wake up tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm setting the intention to have recall, to remember more of the interactions that happened during dream time, sleep time. And I'm excited and I'm open to waking up tomorrow and walking into more of who I really am, the truth of who I really am. I am a multidimensional being. I am a part of all that is, all that I am, all that is. So I love, love, love Bashar. If you want to check it out, it's bashar.org. And as I mentioned, like this is for some people and it's not for some people, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't need to be right about anything. I just like to share my story, what's happening with me, how I'm responding to it, and mostly just like why I just feel so, I belong. That is the perfect word. I belong. Thanks for listening.